Great to have you with us. Our continuing coverage of spring training baseball. With John Krug and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Two Cactus League teams sparring here. And our starting pitcher today, Chris Volstad. Steve, what's he looking at here as he sees this Milwaukee lineup?
For Chris Volstad, you're going to see leverage is the name of the game. 6'8", 225 pounds. He likes to work downhill on the mound to pound the bottom of the strike zone. When he does that, he's effective. If he elevates his pitches, though, the hitters can turn him around.
Sponsored by Pepsi, we'll see how Ken Maka's offense looks. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, when you're looking at this game today, take a look at Brian McCann. If there's anyone that says catcher written all over him, it is him. He's a big guy, 6'3", over 230 pounds, so he's built to play the catcher position. But he's a novelty. He's a left-hand hitting catcher who can hit for power and for a high average and drive in runs. That's why he's so special, and he's the manager's dream to have on your team.
And we've got Jones batting. He'll be starting us off here. The first pitch coming right up. Lined up the middle, Pedroia. And Jones set down. Almost fell over when he got to that one. Boy, there's some upper body strength on that throw.
Well, you have to have great body control to play this game. He certainly showed it there.
And he got him. And we're going to see Barnes here for his career. 205 off the Giant. Hits back towards the wall, and he still puts it away. Here's the delivery. Hard grounded to short. Cora throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrap that inning up with 3 pitches. Not on the mound. We'll see Danny Herron. Milwaukee has him starting as he gets the Giants lineup today. John, what's his strategy?
Well, Dan Herron has established himself as a big workhorse in Major League Baseball. 200 innings the last 5 seasons. And what he does, he throws a fastball in the mid-90s. Every once in a while, he'll get it up into the high 90s. But his out pitches that split-finger fastball and his changeup. He will throw that at any time in the count. And even when he's behind in the count, he's never going to give in just to give you a cookie to hit.
It's hit foul by Ellsbury. And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down for Tech.
Well, I tell you what, for a 2-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
Hit in the air to left center. And the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when he gets going that way. Stops at second. 2 back.
But what a great swing right there. Anytime you can put yourself in scoring position with no outs, you're looking for big things to happen.
Dustin Pedroia, runner in scoring position. At the belt, Herron picks and throws. Swung on, liner to right. Pepsi presents our starting lineups. A look here at the Giants. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, Curtis Granderson's a very streaky hitter, and if he gets on one of those hot streaks, you can see some special stuff from him in this game today. He can take the ball to the ballpark. He can also hit a lot of extra base hits. And the most exciting play in the game, the triple, he's one of the best at it in all of baseball.
Ground ball to Davis. The second, there's one. Over to first, he is safe. Almost a double play, not quite enough time.
Well, you always feel really good when you can drive in a run for your team, but especially in the first inning, it sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And we've got McGehee batting. What we're seeing here is just a great push. Been able to jump out in front here in this ball game. You love to get the other team down early.
Well, they staked out an early.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play. That's a good time for a quick look at the Brewers and how they will be positioned on the diamond. Any picks here, Steve?
J.D. Drew's just a solid defensive player, a guy who makes all the routine plays, has a strong, accurate throwing arm as well.
And DeRosa settles in. There's a strike from Heron, now 0-1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
The pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. That's 1-2 now.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
The 1-2 on its way. Strike 3. Swung on. Mark DeRosa. He's gone. Nice way to get things started in this one. The Giants lead 1-0. And J.D. Drew will lead it off. That swung on and flied to right. Play is made.
Well, let's take a look at the Milwaukee Brewers and where they ended up rank-wise last year in the National League. 3rd in home runs, 3rd in runs, and an offense that can slug the ball, not settling for singles. They go up there looking to drive it, 3rd in the league in slugging percentage.
And Chris Davis to bat. Swings and misses. A good change right there. 0-1.
Well, they broke the drought of playoff appearances in 2008, finally getting back to the postseason, but they struggled.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. That's 2 gone. We're talking about the Brew crew, and you see that pitching change on the road, a game below 500, and they surrendered a lot of runs.
Well, they sure did, and that's just a tribute to what they have to do in 2010 if they're going to compete. They have to find...
Swing and a line drive. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. And it's Curtis Granderson now to lead it off. Here's the pitch. Curveball just misses. 1-0.
Set it up, Granderson.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Barnes, and so Granderson retired.
Well, let's take a look at where San Francisco ended up rank-wise last year in the National League. 10th in hits, 10th in stolen bases. And for team batting average, well, the number's just not quite there, as they did not make the kind of contact you want, really led to some difficulties in scoring runs.
And it'll be Pagan standing in to hit. He went 2 for 3 last year off Dan Heron. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, that kind of break on the curveball and that kind of location, it can lead to success. That was a good pitch right there.
Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2.
Gotta love that location down and away, and with that kind of movement, not many guys are going to put it in play.
Misses that for shins. 1-2.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That 2-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
Hanahan. In time for the out. And Cora's batting.
Had a real strong offensive game last time out. 3 big base hits.
Got him chasing that one low. Strike 1.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
This one's grounded foul wide of first. At the belt, Heron kicks and throws. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a splitter to retire the side. The kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. Giants 1, Milwaukee 0.